and I can't sleep, so I might as well play some more pinball, and I might as well stream it, because I'm up and I'm doing things and I could use the views, and I'm bored and lonely. Somebody talk to me. That's a sad face. So I don't know who's awake or who's alive or what's going on out there in the world right now, but I know that I'm up. So I'm pinballing. Let me get the chat popped out just in case anybody's awake and shows up. We got a game going here, but we weren't doing very well. Your bank is fucking you right now? What's happening with your bank? I do know this. When I play with, there's a light over here. I probably need to get more lights in here because when I play without the camera on, I have the overhead light on, and you know the glare doesn't bother me. There's no glare really. The glare bothers the camera, so I have to turn the overhead light on. But with the overhead light on, I can see the playfield way better, and like you can pick up stuff faster if you can see it better. So playing in the dark is not helping me. Sorry for the choice. Oh come on, man. That's how I. Have you listened to the Captain Retro show? My God, I have the mouth of a sailor. Woo! Little tippy tip brew pass. I got me an extra ball. I vaguely remember something like that, yeah. Damn it. That's what I said. Oh man. I gotta start making shots better, faster, on purpose. Left ramp. Come on. Bank decided 2 days of charging it and being uncooperative and putting it back in. Bank power cancel. Yeah. Dude, that sucks. I'm sorry. Fuck the bank.
Player one, begin.
That's right, we collected an extra ball for free from the mystery machine. And now there's another one lit, so maybe we can grab it real quick. Oh, 2 more drop targets need to go down. That did not hit him. And that's going right out. Boo.
Let's go racing.
What the hell? The ball went out. Do you not notice it? There it goes. Now it knows the ball went out. Let's reboot this thing. That was a wacky one. So far it hasn't gone crazy looking for the reboot city though. It's having a hard time finding the ball down there in the out tray though. I need to adjust that switch, I guess.
Welcome to NASCAR Pinball.
Come on, Magnet. Get the ball up there. Scotty boy, what's up, buddy? How are you? Welcome to the early morning, late night, whatever you want to call it, stream. I'm great, man. I just can't sleep. I was up working on this thing last night till like 4 and 5 a.m. and I didn't go to bed till late, and then I didn't get much sleep, and just wired, man. I don't know. I can't go to sleep. So I felt like playing some more pinball.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Ooh, what a tip save!
3, 2, 1.
Get in there, Ricky Bobby. Is that a lock? No. Not yet. No ball locks yet. Fuck. Right out. Right out the side. Boo on that noise. Whoosh. DOA, I'm sorry you're going through the bank issues, man. Sorry. Wish I could tell you what to do, but I do my best to stay the fuck away from a bank and do as much transactions in cash as I can. And then I buy gold and I bury it. Like Ron Swanson under a tree somewhere. Pops at max. Can we get a ball lock lit for the love of Pete? Damn it. Come on, game. You're beating me up here. Fuck. That was terrible. No sleep for me means I'm worried about something. Yeah, man, I got no worries right now. I'm looking to, try and find a place to, what I'd really like to find is like a warehouse type situation that I could build a loft apartment in and live in and work out of at the same time, and that's not gonna happen. So I'm really looking for a warehouse slash retail location to open a shop in for pinball and arcade and video games and retro, like nonsense, like everything. And if I had my druthers, I'd have a stage built too and do like live concerts and shit and put on shows, and like it'd be a real place. No, I don't want to do alcohol, but I don't want to discourage people from partying, you know what I'm saying? So like do it somewhere close to where there's walking distance to another bar that's paying for all that shit and dealing with all the taxes on alcohol and paying for the liquor license and all that shit. Don't really want to do food. I just want to have a place where people can go to hang out, and it's like a retro shop slash pinball and the arcade, and you can buy them and sell them and trade them, flip them, and play in a league and do all that kind of shit. So I'm looking for places like that, and I've been looking for the last like 3 months, and I don't know. I need to sell like 30 grand worth of shit and like start a business with it. But I have too much fun playing pinball to worry about real things in life. Go! No, ball out. Boo. Alright. We're gonna have a good game. Here it comes. After this ball. This is ball 3 already, I think. God almighty. Terrible. Sometimes the ball gets... It doesn't make its little travel around there. I just did it just then. I don't know if it's a weak magnet or if it just gets like, you know, if it's not on the right roll, it's not going to come through there. It can hit a wall and kind of slow its momentum enough to not get it to the next set of magnets. Maybe I've got it pitched too high up.
The garage is open.
All out. Wow. That was incredible how it kept that ball in mid-flight with the same ball back and forth. Yeah, the ball going around the racetrack is pretty awesome. And when you get the multi-ball going, like, I think you can get more than 1 or 2 in there, you know, like, at a time, kind of racing each other. I've seen them going around like that, but it's very rare when you can get 2 in the same row. Like, it wants to keep them out of there so stuff doesn't get bogged down, I think, but like, I've seen them go in there. Oh, come on. Ball out. Terrible. All right, here we go. We're going to have a good game. Ready? Go, team! Come on, game. Woohoo! I put 70-something million on it earlier tonight. On my last stream I was doing, out of the last game I played on the last stream, I put like 76 million or something. 72. Getting closer to that 100 million point. So it goes around once all the way, and then it goes up there and gets kicked back onto the playfield. But during other multi-balls and shit, like, the ball will just kind of keep looping around there and doing what it wants to do until it comes back out when the game is ready to, like, serve it out with the rest of the multi-balls. It's pretty cool. It's a dumb theme, don't get me wrong. It's, you know, shit. I can't, okay, I just started a mission as that ball went out, and it happens to be a multi-ball mission, so it's going to kick another ball out here, and it saved my life because that ball drained right as it went out. Oh, fuck. Well, there it goes. There goes the multi-ball. So there's a little locking system over there that either lets the ball come into the playfield or go back out to the outside lane there, which is pretty cool. And there's 2 little poles that come up, and one will go, you know, that one will go down to put it in, and the left one will go down and knock it on the other side. There's also I think I see a diverter. I'm pretty sure it's a diverter up there in the back, behind the pop bumpers, that can stop it and force it to go down into the pop bumpers. Well, fuck you, game. You're gonna play like that already? What a dick. What a dick machine. Lit Gaming. What up, dog? Bump too hard, you get tilt. Yes, have I ever finished in first place? The actual race part of this game? Or is that what you're talking about? Or like in a tournament? No on the answer to a tournament. Yes, in this game where I've gotten you know, got in the car into first place before I died and lost my ball. That was the 72 million point score I had taken over the race, and was, I think I had one more mission to go before I started the wizard mode part of it.
10.
Which is, you know, like you got to complete all the missions as far as I know, and then you might have to make like every shot in a certain time type of thing, and then it'll be like wizard mode, and it'll have a whole other challenge you got to do to complete like the final game, and then it starts back over at the missions again, you know, kind of like a video game. Basically just like a video game. Each mission has a purpose, and like you start a mode and it's like hit this thing 5 times, or hit that shot 3 times, or go back and forth and hit that ramp, hit that ramp, hit that ramp, hit that ramp. You know, whatever it calls for, and it goes around that wheel around stupid Dale's face right here. Right now, light extra ball will be the next one that starts. So it's lit. I just started it. There's a car in the middle. That thing I keep bashing right there it's called the test car, and it looks like a little NASCAR thing on a rig. And it's supposed to go up and down, but right now the switch on it is faulty. It keeps thinking that the switch is closed, so it keeps firing the coil to fire it up and down. Oh, I should have locked that ball. I stupidly forgot to lock my ball on the automatically there. You can lock the second ball there. Well, it's gonna lock anyway right there, so that's cool. And I might be able to. No, I can't lock ball 3. Okay, you can only lock ball 2 automatic. All right. Now I gotta hit that ramp again to start the multi-ball. But anyway, that car is supposed to get hit a couple times and then lift up, and there's a scoop that you can shoot called the garage that the ball goes into, and then it comes firing back out again. And that part is not working right now, but the game is smart enough to know that it's not working correctly, so it's just letting it be a bash toy, and if you hit it when it's supposed to be a garage, it counts as going in and starts the mission. It's pretty awesome. I got the Switch on order. It was $7, and fuck, and I can't believe I lost that. Come here, ball. Just hold on. Just come here. All right. 55. I ordered the Switch, and I think that'll fix it. And if not, we'll go from there. It could be the transistor. I mean, I haven't done any testing with a multimeter. I just know that when the fuse is in it, it just continuously fires up and down and doesn't stop. So I just took the fuse out until I get a new Switch. Nice stall. Jackpot! Wow. Damn it. Damn it. Double damn it. Sorry. Yes. Okay, let me go back up. I like little thin pancakes. Okay, well, that's good. Is there rules for shaking the pinball machine in a tournament? Yes, you can bump it too hard and you'll get you get double danger, and tilt. So you get 3 strikes and you're out. Some games are super tight. The tilt is it could be a double danger, but real quick because the thing's so damn close to the thing. It just depends on what the game is set for, and there's a pendulum basically in the bottom that you can. There's a triangle type of weight on the bottom of the pendulum, and you can move it up and down. And the higher you move it up, the tighter the tilt is. The lower you move it down, the less room it's got more room to wiggle around more. So you can set it to like super hardcore. Some people make their living off nudging these things, the correct way and knowing how to keep the ball alive for hours. And I'm learning. I'm teaching myself things and trying to consistently get better. You know what I mean? Like that's why I keep playing. I want to get better. Tournament-wise, I played in a tournament in Nashville. I played in a couple tournaments, but the first real IFPA International Flipper Pinball Association tournament that I've played in, I placed tied for 33rd out of 107 guys. So that I was very happy with top 50. I won a couple rounds in it. I came in first place a couple times during different rounds, and it kept being like, you know, if you won first place, then everybody that you played the next round won first place the time in their last round too. So like, wherever you finished, you played the same people from the round previous, you know. So if you finished fourth, everybody in the next round was from fourth place in their last round. And eventually I got knocked out right before the finals. Like the top 28 or something went to it. So I almost got to go to the finals. Yes, the race part of this. Shake and bake mode. It's like playing a mission where everything is random and you don't have full control over it. I play real pinball any chance I get. Isn't often, but I have fun. I know this may be in bad taste, but what if you had a mode that you can try and save his dad? Oh shit, you're talking about Dale. It took me a second. Oh my god. Hardcore. I mean, that man died doing what he loved, and we could all be so lucky. But yeah, that'd be a little bit distasteful. Give me an extra ball. I need some extra balls. All right, we'll take a champ letter. I only got that one so far. I honestly don't believe in the rule of too soon for comedy, so you're welcome to make any joke you want. It makes, you know, jokes are jokes, as long as it's said in a joking way, and it can be taken as a joke and not as some kind of horrible thing said out loud in hate, you know. But there's a time and place for every joke. Get up there. I'll go in there. Give me a scanner. Give me some kind of free bonus here, boy. You gonna turn my scanner on? I'm gonna see what we got. We got to goddamn move up 2 places. Some bitch, we're in second place now. I'm gonna talk like this the rest of the damn way we play this pinball machine. No, I'm not. I'll annoy myself if I do that all night long. Right down the effing guts. The butt guts. Terrible. Let's see if we can get to at least 50 million. We gotta get a 100 million point game. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Let's make it happen, Captain. That's not how you make it happen. That ball went right down the damn center. Woo, doggies. I'm trying. I missed it. There we go. Shoot that left ram, boy. You also can't be afraid to just let the balls do what they're going to do and just try and play defense. You know? I don't want to get too terribly fancy with it. I don't always play capture the multi-ball, you know, and hold one forever or try to. Fuck, but I should probably do it more often because that just went right down the middle. But, you know, dead flipping, where you don't hit the flipper at all, just let the ball bounce to the other flipper. That's a key skill. And, like, to have the patience and the knowledge and, like, the balls to let it fucking come out the thing when you know it might not make it. It's very scary to watch the ball do what it's going to do sometimes. Like, right there, like, that one, too. If I wouldn't have... They weren't going to dead flip. They looked like they might dead flip, but they were going towards the rail and not the flipper. And they did exactly what I thought they would do, which is deadpan off the rail. I know some people probably set up like angles, like a bowling lane. You know, like when you go to a bowling alley and there's fuck me. Did that just jump the flipper? They like, you know, memorize where the ball is on the flipper to make certain shots. So all they look at is like this area of the pinball field, you know, like as the ball is coming in and they're catching it, and they might occasionally glance up to see what's happening up top, but like once you know the rules of the game and what you're trying to accomplish, I do play a lot more randomly than I should. I should probably go after like complete that mode, complete that mode, complete that mode. But like I just kind of like play defensive and like play. Sometimes I play offensive. When I'm playing multi-balls, I generally play an offensive game, but otherwise, I just kind of like let the game tell me what it's going to do and like try and play along with it, you know? But I could change my strategy. I don't watch enough like real pinball players or professionals and their games, just like with video games. I don't really pay attention to what other people's strategies are, and that's probably my downfall. I'd probably be a whole lot better if I knew what the strategy was and employed it. But I'm much more of a fun gamer and a reactionary pinballer than a plot and planner. And I think that might be say a lot about who I am as a person too. Seat of my pants living. All that jive. It's way more rock and roll to play pinball like I do. And just bang off shots. And occasionally collect some balls and hold them for a second. Aww. Come here, ball. Woo! Damn it. I saw it coming. I tried to fight it. Oh fuck. I tried to fight it with the ball and throw it at it and knock it out of the way, but I didn't, and then I lost the ball. Is there another athlete or driver that has their own pinball machine? Yes. There's a few, I believe. I want to say like Arturo Senna or something like that. Senne, something like that. A dude from F1 racing over in Europe has one. There's I believe an Mario Andretti pinball machine. There's a Michael Jordan, I mean he's on Space Jam. There's a Shaquille O'Neal pinball machine. Shack Attack, it's a fucking great game. It's goofy. It's got a big basketball goal in the middle, and he's huge on it. Like he's all over the back glass, like cramming the fucking ball into the back, into the goal. What's up, Chris? Good morning. I haven't been to sleep. Welcome to my world. That's my buddy Chris there, WTFPV. That paints all my stuff. He's the artist buddy of mine. And helps me do a lot of shit around here. And occasionally I give him cash for things. We gotta get some fucking pinball machines sold that you painted so we can really get you paid. What's up, Rooks? Welcome to the show. I didn't even see your name there, dude. I'm just scanning around. Sorry, welcome. I need to take a pic of a bar near me. They have monitors all over the pinball machines. I call that a fucking win in any arcade bar combo. Yeah, dude, that's cool that you can like watch somebody play without standing over their shoulder and breathing on them. I was gonna show that, but you know what, Chris? Why don't you have a wrench? Welcome to the wrench squad. All right, big money, no whammies, zero whammies, lots of money. Oh, and Chris, did you even know that I picked this up? You know, I sold that NASCAR and I liked it so much. Me and you played it, and I was like, dude, I really like this machine. Within a day, I had already found this fucking which is the special edition of the NASCAR pinball machine, the Dale Jr. 600 of these were made. And it's the exact same game, except it's plastered with his goofy-looking red-headed mug. and it's in a red theme as opposed to the blue that was the other one. And the back glass is probably the ugliest back glass in the history of anything. Like, even he had to have looked at it and been like, come on, man, that's all y'all can do? Put me up there with some big old titty bitches. Why not? What's going on? Get me in a damn car with like one lady on this side and a whole bunch of damn beer on top, and like show it like it really is. I'm sure that's exactly what he said when he found out. You'll be here today. What time are you planning on coming? Because I do plan on maybe trying to go to some sleeping at some point. Oh, it didn't even realize I had launched the ball. All right, there we go. 3 million on the first ball is donkey piss for score points, by the way. We need way more than that if we're ever going to get to 100 million. We need to put like 40 million per ball. Light the road course. Okay, we'll light that road course. What does that mean? What do I gotta do? What's the road course? Does that count? Infield value. I hadn't really been paying attention to what the scoreboard does. Just been shooting shots because, my God, the flow in this game is incredible. The table plays like a dream. The guy that designed it, I've mentioned this before in other streams, but Pat Lawler, he's made some amazing games. Addams Family, Twilight Zone, just to name a few classics. Dialed In, a new modern classic, Dialed In, Willy Wonka, and piles of old games. Whirlwind. Multi-ball time is go. We gotta shoot that left ramp, dog, and it's gonna be on like Donkey Kongin'. Donkey Kongin'. Whoa, whoa. These fucking lights will blind you if you look right at them when they're flashing. Alright, left ramp. Left ramp. Get up! Oh, that was crazy. The stall catch. I can drive 55. Oh, you bastard. That was a pretty good ball. We need better. We need more points. We need more points. I need them points. Shit, I need them points. That's The captain gets much respect with all the restorations he does. Well, I appreciate that, but I mean, Chris does most of the work. I just make him play again. It won't be too early, don't worry. Like 2-ish, that'd be good, because I'll probably get up around 11. If I go to bed at like 7, what time is it? Fucking 6 a.m. If I go to bed the next hour, I'll get 4 or 5 hours sleep. Wake me up. Come over. Come over and wake me up. Scream at me. I appreciate that, Rooks. I'm not the only one, though. There's a lot of people doing it. There's just a very violent, silent minority on YouTube that doesn't, that actually shows you doing stuff. You know, there's I would say that pinball and arcade machines, like as a genre on YouTube, is a dead genre, A, and B, is only a very, very small percentage of the amount of people who actually do it. Most of them are not running YouTube channels and worrying about filming their adventures. The stuff I see on some of these Facebook groups and people's collections in their homes, I mean, I don't know. Like, I should have probably gone to actually finished college and gotten like a real degree and maybe had a real job at some point in my life, so I could actually buy some of the shit and keep it that they seem to have in their homes. And holy crap, at some of the collections I've seen in my life. And things I could only dream to like have the room to keep all that shit. Like I find deals all the time, but the problem with that is you can't keep putting it in the same room. Like you only got so much room and shit's gotta go. As fast as it comes in, I'm selling stuff off. You know, I get a little time with it, I get it back to life, I make it play as good as it can, and I pass it on to somebody else. Now don't get me wrong, in general I like to get top dollar, but if somebody I know wants something and they're my buddy and I'm cool with them, I get you buddy prices. If I didn't pay much for it, I get you buddy prices. I might be selling 5 or 6 machines to Shady J here pretty soon, the Game Chasers for his arcade. I've actually been in talks with him kind of behind the scenes about maybe moving to Texas and being a part of all that shit that when it goes down. I don't know. I'd like to do it with friends, and I'd like to do it with people that I can fucking trust, and I know that A, he is a friend, and somebody B, that I can trust, and C, like, what am I doing in Atlanta? I got no wife or kids and nothing keeping me here except for my family and my immediate family, and I'm fucking sick of all them. I love them to death, but like, I gotta get out of here. So my God. Okay, we gotta figure out what's going on with these coils and that launching mech. It's not launching it all the time, and during multi-balls, it's dropping the ball. You know, fuck you. Save that ball. Save that ball. Thank you. Pinball and arcade are very cool stuff, man. There'd be no home consoles without it. There'd be no video games without pinball. You know, pinball is the granddaddy of them all. And honestly, the new stuff, if I had, like I said, if I had a real job where I was making 6 figures a year and doing shit like that, like I'd have every brand new machine that comes out. They're all amazing. They're works of art. They're kinetic works of art. It's tactile. It's physical. It's gravity and physics, and you can't recreate it with a video game, which is glorious because it means it'll never fucking die. As long as there's people who love it and have a passion for it, it's like jazz. It is truly American. It is something, you know, Americans invented. You know, obviously based on other games and things from before its time, but it's built here, made here, designed and invented here. And fuck, it's uniquely American, and it's very cool and timeless, and like they get better and better and better and smarter, and they can do more things, and there's more everything, like, and it's not that the price point is coming down per se when they're brand new, but like if you buy a 6 or 7 year old pinball machine right now, you're gonna get it for half the price it was new. If it was $6,000 new, you could get one for $3,500, let's say. And you'll be amazed at the amazing shit it can do and the amount of things that are built into it. And it's just getting more cool by the day. That company Multimorphic is making stuff where I don't know if they actually have or not. They look amazing though. It's got like half of the playfield is like a touch screen type of computer screen, and the ball rolls over. The ball's real, but the ball like leaves trails and like flames and shit when it's rolling around, and like it's on like whatever they want it to be. So like it could be a street on a main street of a town, an overhead map, or like it could be like a dungeon, you know what I mean? Like the ball's traveling around through this dungeony rocky area and shit's popping up, and if it rolls over it hits it. And like then in the back of the playfield, the top half of the playfield is actual like ramps and pop bumpers and different targets and things to hit, and like apparently they're interchangeable, so you can like swap the game code out, and the game, you buy a new back section, I guess, like where the actual ramps and things are or whatever, and then you can pop that in, kind of like trading out an old game in an arcade machine and make it a whole new pinball machine. And that shit's cool. Just the idea alone of like transformative pinball or like something that becomes multi-use. You know what I mean? Like you can make a virtual pinball machine with 500 games built into it, but can you make one actual pinball machine that you could like spin the top on, like, spin the playfield around and it becomes a whole different game? Like if it was two different machines in one type of thing, or like that kind of shit. Where are they going to win? Or just interchangeable, like you sell a base package type playfield that plays this one game, and then it slides out when you want a new game. It's got its own thing. Everything is like unique to that game, but then the body and whatever, the cabinet becomes interchangeable. So like you could just buy the next time when the next game comes out, it's got the same brain package. You get the new ROM set, you buy a new playfield, and you slide that in, and like boom, you got a whole new game. And like you could make the artwork, just say Stern on whatever it may be, or have it some kind of cool ass. It comes with a whole artwork package, and you can swap out your artwork if you want to. I don't know, stuff like that. I hope that kind of shit's coming. I hope there's innovation still coming in pinball. I know there is in the playing of it. Now, I do know that Stern is the biggest company and maker of machines, and that's what this game is a Stern, and it's a 2007, and they're not doing anything innovative new playfield wise that hasn't been done by every other company for the last 30 years, and sometimes done better. And B, they're either copying what Jersey Jack does occasionally too, which is crazy because Jersey Jack is like a rival startup, and like I get that. That's good though. You need competition. You need 3 and 4 and 5 companies fighting each other and trying to make cooler shit to make innovation happen. But Stern really, I like them a lot. I like the way they make stuff. I like the way it plays, but I just wish it was like a little bit more bang for your buck. They seem to like they have 3 different price tiers, and it's like you got a pro model that's the low end, and it's $5,800 or $5,699, whatever it comes out. Like okay, $5,700 brand new, and then the next model's like $6,500 sometimes, or it might be double that. Not double it, 12, but like $7,500 for the next model up, and $9,500 for the the premium limited edition, whatever it may be, and like those have. Generally, the premium LEs have like a different ramp feature in them or some other different gameplay mechanism that the Pro doesn't get. And it's like $5,800 is a lot of fucking money. And like that mech might cost $300 if I had to buy it, like whatever it may be. It might let's say $1,000. You know what I mean? Like they should all. It should be here's the one machine where there's 3 different models, and like. They all play the same. They just look different. The art packages are different. I don't like how they do that shit. I wish the Pro model had all the bells and whistles that the fucking premiums and LEs did, but maybe the artwork isn't as fucking cool or isn't as custom-y, something like that. When did Bally stop making machines? And is it 86? I don't know. They got bought out. They merged with Williams in the 90s, I want to say. Bally Williams was a thing for a while. And then it was totally bought out. Or stopped being made altogether. Gottlieb, the same thing. Gottlieb made it into the 90s. And died before the 2000s. Williams was the only one left making stuff in the late 90s, basically. Sega and Williams. And Sega became Stern, and Williams went out of business. And Stern had really been, like Sega before it was Sega was Data East. And Data East before that was Stern, which is crazy, because, like, it all comes back around, because Stern ended up buying his own company back, or the guy bought the company his dad had started back. Something like that. Bally Williams, I want to say, was a mid-90s type of thing, like 91, 92, 93, Bally Williams was going on, and then by 94, it was just Williams at that point. I could be wrong. The Demolition Man I had was a 94-ish game, and it was definitely just a straight-up Williams game. It didn't say Bally anywhere on it. Thoughts on analog pinball versus Midway? Who started digitalization? You mean like virtual pin, like playing video game pinball? Obviously, analog real pinball is the way to go. But digital pinball can teach you everything you need to know about a table, and if you ever find one in the wild, you can go kick its ass because you've played one a million times on your computer or on your PC or on your PS4 or whatever, because I play a lot of online pinball. I mean, I play a lot of digital pinball. I'm constantly playing tournaments on FX3, just, you know, honing my skills and working on shots and collecting balls, and it's way more fun to practice, you know, especially if you're not out in public. If I go out in public and I end up wanting to play like at Portal or something, like I go in there and I'll spend 2 or 3 hours, you know, hammering a game and playing as much as I can on one machine. And if I can find it, if I go with a buddy or two, we'll definitely play like tournaments against each other and shit. But like, I'd rather practice certain things on a video game than spend money to do it. If I had to go spend money to practice my pillar passing and my fucking stall catches and shit, like that would be a lot of money I'd spend. So it's nice to be able to practice on the video game, but even there you have to like remember that the physics are not real, and it's very close to being real, but it's not real, and it's sometimes cheesy as hell. So Ruben, your thumbs up on my last video is why I started streaming again. I was still awake when I saw that, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna see if Ruben's awake and watching. I'm gonna stream for Ruben. I remember Bally Williams and the transition to just Williams, and honestly, when I was graduating in 2001, most pinball machines were leaving arcades. Yeah, they were probably gone, before then. Most arcades were gone before then. Let's play one more for Big Rube, since Rube's here. And then maybe I will try and go to sleep, because it is 6 a.m. where I live. Oh, come on. That fucking thing turned right and went right down the middle. That was pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I mean, again, there's just something about watching this ball go around the table and trying to keep it alive that I really, really dig. And it's something I've loved all my life, but didn't even think about from the age of like 20 to fucking 36. And I'm 42. You know what I mean? Like it went years of my life without even thinking about pinball or imagining I could own my own machine. You know what I mean? That it blew my mind when I was like, you could buy your own pinball machine. Like, you're a grown up, you got fucking money. You could buy a fucking pinball. And I fucking have gone crazy since I did that, so. Rooks, what you got? Bally Midway Game Console, what do you got? There was an arcade by my house that was open up until around 2009. Just stand up, but they pulled the cans from the back and made a laser tag course, so 50-50. See, that was a yawn. That means I'm actually getting tired. My body is physically responding and saying, hey, it is probably time to go try and lay down. You've been awake for a long time today. I got up at like fucking 7 this morning. I went to bed at like 5 yesterday morning, and I slept for like 2.5 hours. So like 7:30, I was out of bed doing shit. And then I couldn't sleep. So anyway, I got my butt kicked. Ruben, you saw me get my butt kicked. Let's do one more. I can't have it end that way. Let's get one more going here. Because my butt got kicked. Alright. Here we go. I was thinking of the Getaway pinball game. Loved it. Bar by my house in college. Dude, I had the High Speed, which is Getaway Part 1. I would love to own a Getaway. I've loved that game. It's very simple though. Like It's cool looking, and it's got that awesome fucking mech where it spins the ball around. But it's like 5 shots, and you're done. But again, at the time, fucking mind-blowing.
Welcome to happy hour, folks.
You're grown up, LSS who? Don't let them spread such lies.
It's all up to the future.
Ooh.
There's a big payback at the end of
Alright,
this
that was
line.
one mode. Let's start another one. See if we can get every mode complete here. No. Fuck. Fuck, you rebound. You fucking stupid rebound. That was terrible. Dude, I don't know about you guys. I've turned into a fucking 10-year-old again, though. Because I found some of these things at Walmart, and I need one more to complete the original first set. But I'm sure you're aware of these things, and they exist. Masters of the Universe, WWE Ultimate Warrior, with highly articulated for power posing. And he comes with a comic book and his little sword. And we got him. And we got fucking Finn Balor, the Demon King or something. Heroic Demon King. I guess he's a good guy, but he's a demon. I don't know how that works. In the Bible, you are a bad guy. Highly articulated for power posing. The ring is like $20. I haven't bought the ring yet. I might buy the ring. I don't know. And then Triple H in his crazy Triple H gear with his highly articulated power posing. The evil Skull King of Kings. Look at him, King of Kings. I'm scary. I'm scared, Triple H. Look at me, so scary. Anyway, there's one more. It's Sting with fucking trap claw hands. I can't fucking wait to get me a fucking Sting with a trap jaw hand. Or a claw. What's that guy's name? Trap claw? This is a fucking lobster dude. I also found this for $5 at Secondhand Books or whatever that place is called. Fucking bookstore. Son of Zorn action figure. There was only 2 made. Collect all 2. There's regular Son of Zorn guy, and then there's Office Zorn with a power chalice. I never really watched Son of Zorn, but I couldn't pass up that goofy ass looking figure that looked like He-Man.
Right sides only.
Chow! I love that little kicker up there, and I like when it actually works the first time like that. Balls out of your mouth. Balls out of your mom's mouth. What other wrestling figs aside from these you got? Not a whole lot. I really don't collect wrestling figures anymore. I did for a while, and I sold a bunch of shit. I mean, I got some old school shit. This shit right here. Do you have this? The #1 Thug Busters 28 figure muscle set complete and in the box. I fucking love these little guys. I paid fucking $30 for this thing a couple years ago, and I saw it at a fucking flea market somewhere. It was like $1 a piece basically. I was like, yeah, I'll take that. I got those. And I've got like some rubber, you know, I got like a Hogan up here. And Magnificent Morocco. There's a Hacksaw Jim Duggan somewhere around here. And, you know, I got my old school guys. My Morocco versus Hogan. Hogan's got some hair on him from the cat. Goo. Yo, brother, you know what you're gonna say? You gotta hang them and bang them. We're gonna spit pythons and eat blood. I don't know exactly what Hulk Hogan would say to you, but it would be something like that. We're gonna spit pythons and eat blood. Some shit. Somewhere around here is a Macho Man Randy Savage. Shit like that. I did not expect that from the Pinball King. What? The Hogan figures? I don't know if y'all watch my boy Retro Gamer Bang Bang Tony. Check out Bang Bang. The Adventures of Bang Bang. His channel on YouTube is great. I made his theme song. It's fucking dope. You wouldn't expect that from the King of Pinball either. Drink your milk, stay in school, and respect your parents. Say your vitamins and take your prayers. Alright, the goal is to complete modes. So we have to start the mode first. We moved into ninth place, boy, shit. Alright, that started a mode. We are now doing the hauler ride. Shoot that left ramp. Well, you ain't gotta tell me 7 times. Maybe you do. You might have to fucking make the one ball fall out and the other ball go out immediately too, so I don't have a chance to shoot that left ramp. Suck my ass, crew chief. You gonna put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby? You don't put that kind of evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I need to stream more? Shit. Nobody watches what I fucking do. Why would I do more of it? I appreciate that, Rooks. I make stuff because I like making stuff, and I really started doing it because my band stopped playing fucking 4 years ago. My band had babies, and one guy had a kid, got married, had a kid, and within 2 months, the other guy's wife was pregnant. So they both had a kid, and then once the first kids were born, the next kids, that was as fast as I could amazingly do it. I locked that second ball. The other dude was pregnant with twins, so like he had one kid, and like within a fucking year he's got twins on the way, and it's like, what are you doing? So the band kind of fell off the map and stopped playing live, and we ended up being like a studio band and working on movies and shit and making awesome stuff. But like, I'm creative, even though my show is just dumb and loud and really just kind of like a blog. Like it's an outlet for me to get some of my passions out and to be able to work on something that's creative. So I do it for me. I'm fucking Drago, man. I fight for me, and if I really fucking wanted to make YouTube like something I cared about, I'd make drama videos and fucking gay-ass Switch reviews and bullshit that people would watch. But I don't care. I make what I want. And if you're lucky enough to find my channel, you found something cool. That's how I feel about it. Welcome to my cool little world. I appreciate the fact that people want to see it. Oh, see, that's fucking shit. Why did that magnet not get that ball and take it all the way around again and keep doing this little lappy laps? You little lappy laps. Whoa, whoa. Take my license, all that jive. With a Sammy Hagar cover song. I can't drive. Sammy Hagar cover song. That wasn't perfect because I lost the ball. But we did get a replay, so we hit 20 million. So if we were at the bar and that cost me $1 or so to get this play going, I just got a free game, and I could look over to the guy next to me and be like, hey dude, I give you 50 cents, you can buy that game from me. But before you lose the last ball, just give me that back. And you know, make half my money back. Go get a beer. Wait for the next guy to do it. Win another free game. Eventually, I'm making money playing pinball. Oh, ball sack.
There's a big payback at the end of this line.
I'll hold this ball for a second. Deep boop da doo. Eat your vitamins and say your prayers. You do know Austin roasted Hogan technically during the '96 King of the Ring. Was it Hogan or was it Jake the Snake that he was dogging when Austin 316 was a thing? He was making fun of Jake the Snake, right? You know, you got your John 316s and your son Austin 316 says I just whooped your ass. I'm pretty sure that it was. If that's what you're talking about, I'm not sure. LOL, don't do milk, stay in drugs, drink your school. SNL sketch. Oh, nice. You scare me in pinball. I might be able to beat you digitally, not analog. I don't know, man. Maybe. I'm pretty good digitally too. I got some pretty good scores. We should be friends on PS4. We can challenge. Me and CM Retro go back and forth. If my other buddy Josh is pretty good too. Josh, he's not a YouTuber, but he. My goal in life is to like check the leaderboards every week to see if he's taking the lead or if I've still got the lead, and if I do, I send him a note, and, you know, a very mean note, and if he's got the lead back, then I send him another very mean note, but then I take the lead back and I let him know that I got the lead back. So I'm constantly trying to one up him on digital pinball, and pretty good at it. He's good, but he's not as good as I am. But occasionally he'll have a hell of a game. And you're like, oh, well done, man. Now I got something to do. I got a challenge again. And then I'll like beat his score by like 20 points. And I'm like, that's good. I don't ever try and put like a hurting on it because then I gotta work that much harder if he does beat it. Let's see. I'm sorry, I got lost. Frio gets mad when he doesn't get 20 million. Well, I should, you know, if the grand champ by the computer's definition of that original, you know, from the first boot, is 100 million. That's the grand champion score. Then I need to fucking put a hurting on that fucker. I want my name up there. So I need better than 100 million. If I'm not putting 40 million up a ball, I'm not doing my job, and I've just let a damn thing time out. So I shouldn't have done that. I'm sitting here talking and wasting time. Should be scoring points. Rooks, I'll write that down. Rooks the Reaper. Rooks the Reaper. Well, mine is the same as my name here, Captain Retro on PS4. It used to be High Plains Drifter, but I finally changed it. It was that for like fucking 20 years. Maybe not that long. Like, oh my fucking nuts. Why didn't you fucking slingshot, ball? Balls. Balls deep in your grandma.
This driver is unstoppable.
Hey, we got an extra ball.
Player one, begin.
I will. I mean, we're at, you know, we're basically putting 10 million a ball on right now. That's not good enough. Not to get the high score. You're gonna lose balls, and I got one extra ball, so I need to get another extra ball and put like 30 million on just this ball to get close. And we can't do it without doing a little nudging to save the ball. Doing a little nudging. Come on, keep digging, boy. Shit. There we go. I dug it.
9, 8, 7.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, big money. 0 whammies. Fuck titties. Sideways on a bicycle. Well, boys and girls, it is 6:20 in the morning, and I am definitely, my voice is going. I can tell. I'm getting Matthew McConaughey voice. So I am going to call it a night, but I appreciate you guys popping in to say hi, whatever time it is on your planet. On your side of the planet, rather. I guess we're all on the same planet, but on your side of the planet, of the flat planet. Have a great night. Thanks for coming around. Share the stream. Subscribe, like, comment. Let people know, hey, this guy's all right. He plays pinball. He's not great at it, but he's funny. Thanks.